Hey, this is Dr. Vance Hardisty. Several months ago, I began to send out a survey to pastors asking them what they thought other pastors needed to do in order to be exciting, to be captivating in their presentations. And one of the comments, or a number of the comments that I got from pastors were in this vein, and they said, well, it's not about being exciting, it's about the Word of God. Well, yes and no. True, it is about the Word of God. And we can't expect to hype ourselves up and have a sense of false excitement in order to try to be able to pump the Word of God. And yet at the same time, I disagree wholeheartedly with these men and women who said that, you know what, it's not about excitement. It is. If you've got a message and you have a content that has changed your life, and you know that it can change the life of the people that you speak to, isn't that something that should absolutely thrill us, should absolutely change the way that we present everything that we do? Yeah, I think it does. I don't think that we can be without that. I mean, so maybe some of you are not Golden State Warriors fans. Here in the San Francisco Bay Area, the Golden State Warriors have done a fantastic job over the last couple of years. And I know that if you're an actual fan of them and you like them, every time you hear about a great game and you're talking to somebody else that's kind of a fan, you can't help but be excited about talking about, did you see that phenomenal dunk that Curry did in the third quarter? I mean, it just put us up and yeah, of course. You're excited about it and it shows in everything that you do. So should not we be doing the exact same thing when we talk about the Word of God? When we talk about something that's not going to have just a daily impact or a minute impact, but something that's literally going to change people's lives for all of eternity, and it should already have changed our life for eternity. Yeah, that's the way it has to be. And so I believe that if we are going to be presenting the Word of God as we should be, it is literally going to impact our communication in 4 ways and in 4 areas. First of all, it's going to impact our tone. Our tone is not going to be boring. It's not going to be flat. It's not going to be hum-dum-drum every day. It's going to be, they're going to sense that there's something there. They're going to see it. They're going to hear it. They're going to sense it in our voices. Number 2, it's going to impact the words that we use. The words that we use are going to be carefully chosen so as to indicate the fact that this is really a spectacular thing that we're talking about. So our words are going to be impacted. They're going to be words that indicated that we've researched and we've studied and we want our words to be able to impact the audience to whom we're speaking. Third, it's going to impact our emotions. Oh, our emotions are not going to, I mean, after all, if you're dealing with truth that changes people's lives for eternity and it's changed your life, are your emotions not going to be running high? Are they not going to be passionate and intense? Of course it is. Of course they are. And then the very last thing that it impacts, it's going to impact your face. Your face is not going to be, yes, that's good. And I know that there are a lot of people that are raised in that tradition, and that we've got a sense that you know what, we just simply need to be calm, and we need to express the Word of God in a dignified way. And yet, if we are dealing with a topic that literally impacts people's lives for eternity, shouldn't it show on our faces? Shouldn't it show like it would if we watched an incredible basketball game and we want to share that with somebody else? We don't go, and you should have seen that 3-point shot that took us, to the top, and we actually won the game. Nobody says something like that. So, yes, it is about the excitement. It is about the passion that we carry with us for the subject about which we're talking. And if your communication is dull, or boring, or not filled with expression and passion, then perhaps you ought to reconsider just exactly what it is you're talking about what it's done to change your life, and what it can do to change the lives of people around you.